has very wide mercy. The mercy of your Lord embraces everything. But at the same time, وَلَا يُرَدُّ بَعْصُهُ عَنِ الْقَوْمِ الْمُجْرِمِينَ. His punishment will also not be averted from the people who are guilty, who are sinful. So these two aspects of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's attributes must be kept simultaneously in mind. Shadidul Iqab, Zuntiqab, Rauf and Rahim, and Ghafoor. These two aspects, they must be kept and borne in mind simultaneously. سَيَقُولُ الَّذِينَ أَشْرَكُوا لَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ مَا أَشْرَكُوا. Now these people will say, the last argument or the last plea that they can take. سَيَقُولُ الَّذِينَ أَشْرَكُوا لَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ مَا أَشْرَكْنَا وَلَا آبَاؤُنَا وَلَا حَرَّمْنَا مِنْ شَيْءٍ. Now they will say, had Allah willed or wished, we couldn't have associated anything with him. We are under his control. He is controlling everything. Nor our forefathers could have done this shirk. Nor we could have declared things unlawful without his permission. When it has happened, so it means that it has the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because he is the Lord, he is the controller, nothing can happen here. You say no leaf can move without his permission. So everything, if it has happened in the past, it has come to pass by the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is their argument. كَذَلِكَ كَذَّبَ الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ. Such was the argument of the people who were before them. This is the last, They ignore here that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given option. Imma shakira wa imma kafura. Every human being, it is open to him. He can go to the right path, to the wrong path. Had this not been there, there was no question of any testing, and then there could be no question of any rewarding or punishing. So this is the basic philosophy. Hatta zaku basana, until they tasted, our punishment and chastisement. Qul hal indakum min ilmi. Now this is the counter attack. Ask them, is with you present any knowledge, any documentary knowledge? Can you produce? Tukhrijuhu lana, which you can present before us, that this is the book. Wrongly or rightly, we were told that this is the divine book. And it is written in this book, all these laws. They didn't have any book whatsoever. All were superstitions only. هَلْ عِنْدَكُمْ مِنْ عِلْمٍ فَتُخْرِجُوهُ لَنَا إِن تَتَّبِعُونَ إِلَّا الظَّنَّ. No, you are following nothing except your own conjectures. إِنْ أَنْتُمْ إِلَّا تَخْرُصُونَ. And you are doing nothing except guessing. It's all guesswork. It's all, the creation of your imagination and nothing else. قُلْ فَلِلَّهِ الْحُجَّةُ الْبَالِغَةُ. Now, this argument, tell them, now the argument is in the favor of Allah. If you can't produce any book, any document, now who wins the argument? فَلِلَّهِ الْحُجَّةُ الْبَالِغَةُ. The conclusive argument is now in favor of Allah. فَلَوْ شَاءَ لَهَدَاكُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ. Had he so wished, he could have put all of you on the right path. But he has given you the option. Even now, if you don't believe, well, okay, don't believe. Go your way. Well, another alternative. If you don't have any written proof, any documentary proof of what you are saying, there can be another alternative. قُلْ هَلُمَّ شُهَدَاكُمُ الَّذِينَ يَشْهَدُونَ أَنَّ اللَّهَ حَرَّمَ هَذَا. Okay. Bring forth the witnesses from amongst you who can testify to it that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has declared these things to be haram. Fine shahidu. It was hoped that none of them will take this courage. But it is said to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, fine shahidu, if suppose someone of them comes, and says, yes, I am a witness to it, la fala tashhad ma'ahum. O Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you don't be a witness to it. وَلَا تَتَّبِعْ أَهْوَاءَ الَّذِينَ كَذَّبُوا بِآيَاتِنَا. And you don't follow the wishes and the whims of the people who are denying and belying our revelations. وَالَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ وَهُمْ بِرَبِّهِمْ يَعْدِلُونَ. And those who are denying the akhirah, the hereafter. This is the real disease this is the real cause. They love this world and they want to keep out of sight, out of mind, the hereafter. If somebody has any idea of resurrection and hereafter and the accountability of the day of judgment, then he will listen, he will be serious, he will ponder over things. But if he is just, carefree, he has no idea, if he absolutely denies that there is going to be a resurrection, then this is the basic disease. وَهُمْ بِرَبِّهِمْ يَعْدِلُونَ. And that is why they are making or declaring other things or other people or other, or other gods and goddesses equal to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now this word ya'dilun, it appeared in the first ayah also. Alhamdulillah alladhi khalaqa samawati wal ard wa ja'ala as-zulumati wan nur summa alladhina kafaru bi rabbihim ya'dilun. Now what does it denote? The main, discussion of this surah has finished here. The beginning and the end, the similarity. Now the rest of the two sections, they are, so to say, the concluding remarks, final remarks. Just, in a sermon, a person who is giving a sermon, he goes to the right, to the left, he deals different aspects of this issue, and then, he comes to the main issue again. So that, the real thing which is to be impressed, it becomes absolutely clear. After all this discussion, now this is the essence. قُلْ تَعَالَوْا أَتْلُ مَا حَرَّمَ رَبُّكُمْ عَلَيْكُمْ. Say to them, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, come, I tell you, I narrate to you. This is with authority, I narrate to you what your Rabb, your Lord, has declared as prohibited for you. You have concocted these beliefs and these ideas and this, your creation of your own imagination and thinking, all these beliefs and rules, etc., having no proof, no documentary proof, no intellectual basis, but now I tell you, what is the real deen? This is the basis of the deen of Allah. And here, if you can count, these are the 10 commandments of Qur'an. Number 1, Allah tushriku billah shay'a. Don't associate with Allah as a partner or equal in any respect, neither in his person, nor in his attributes, nor for that matter in his rights, nor for that matter in his authority. 4 aspects of shirk. Associating someone in the person of Muhammad, Allah. Associating someone, declaring him equal in some attribute of Allah, in some authority of Allah, in some right of Allah. Number 1. Second, وَبِالْ وَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. You have to do good, behave gently to your parents. Number 3,